Hello, you guys. It's your girl Whitney D, and you're tuning in to Reviews with Whitney D. Let's get into this, shall we? It's just my view. I digress. It's exciting. Okay, hey, you guys. Welcome back. Thank you. I'm flattered. If you guys remember, I had a video which I told you guys that I have a new addiction, a new show, and since 90 Day Fiance is over with here, okay? Now, click here so you can follow what I'm talking about. I am talking about Married at First Sight, okay? Yeah. It's on season 9. I've been watching it since season 1, okay? I followed it when it came here to Dallas. I was into it. This particular season, it's one particular couple and I love them. And so this information that I'm about to tell you, I'm kind of sad about. I'm just disappointed, if you will. But follow me, okay? But you guys aren't aware of Married at First Sight, get into it, okay? But I digress. Let's go into it, okay? So, reported by Newsweek, okay? Married at First Sight star Matt Gwynn is cheating on Amber Bull, says some fans claim. Boy, and we be knowing, okay? We be here for it, and we be paying attention to details, okay? Now let's get into what it says, okay? Married at First Sight star Amber Boyce forgave Matt Gwynn too easily after he finally returned home, especially since, and mind you, this is the episode that just happened on yesterday on Wednesday because it comes on Wednesday nights, okay? Wednesdays or Tuesdays. One of those, okay? I'll put it down here or in the description, okay? But it's been a while. I was trying to catch myself up on 90 Day, okay? But I digress. Here's the thing, okay? The last episode that I saw, which was on last week, was that uh Matt and Gwen had a conversation, about kids and stuff like that. He was like, I don't want kids till like 5 to 8 years in. She was like, what? He was like, yeah. And it was kind of awkward because they was on their way to her parents' house. And so she later kind of brushed it off. Well, towards the end of the episode, Matt was gone for like hours. I mean, you could see them like counting on the clock, when they put the time up and it's just time is elapsing. And last that the episode ended, it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and he still hadn't been there. She was crying. She didn't know what. He wasn't answering the phone. XYZ. So this is what this is talking about, just to catch you up now. Okay, it says after he finally returned home, especially since some viewers on Twitter accused him of potentially cheating on her. Some fans criticized Amber for overreacting to Matt leaving for the night. But it was Matt who faced the brunt of criticism for Wednesday night's episode. I haven't watched it, and it comes on Wednesday, clearly. I haven't watched it. Like I said, I tend to just dial it back and let people reel in with what they're gonna say, and then watch and be like, oh, that's what they meant by that. So I haven't watched it. So probably when I watch it and try to get some undercover tea, like get on their Instagrams and stuff like that, then I'll probably come back with a video and let y'all guys know. And then this will be our new little show that we're gonna get into. Okay, let me get into it. All right. So it says, Amber forgave Matt after he offered an explanation, but fans might not be as forgiving. Okay. Married at First Sight star Amber Boyce forgave Matt Gwynn too easily after he finally returned home. Some viewers on Twitter argued as others accused him of potentially cheating on her. Some fans criticized Amber for overreacting to Matt leaving for the night, but it was Matt who faced the brunt of criticism for Wednesday's episode. One of the things that really bothered people was how nonchalant Matt was about coming home. Amber had spent hours crying and even shifting through his drawers while he was out. There are already some people who suspect Matt might be cheating. And if he's not cheating, others accuse him of hiding a secret or being on the show for the wrong reasons. Hmm. While cheating allegations might sound outlandish or they don't come from nowhere. Lifetime previously teased a clip from season 9, where previously, season 9, where Amber finds out that Matt was seen at a bar with another woman. Lifetime hasn't given any other hints of potential infidelity, but fans are already prepping themselves for a cheating scandal. Now, Gina Kristen on Twitter stated, "Run, Amber, just run, girl. You don't deserve this bull corn from Matt. He's a liar and a cheat. Hashtag married at first sight. Hashtag MAFS at MAFS lifetime." I'm telling y'all, this is a show y'all want to get into. I'm telling y'all, I'm here for it. Money Mun stated, "Anybody else want to slap Amber through the TV? What good conversation did she and Matt just have?" Married at first sight, well, hashtag married at first sight, hashtag MAFS. Amber might have easily forgiven Matt for his antics, but Dr. Pepper was ready to sit him down for a talk. "I have to tell you, when I heard about you staying out all night, it's a good thing you couldn't talk to me right then, because I would have ripped you a new one." I love Dr. Pepper. That woman is a trip, boy. She reads them they rights. Okay. The expert told Matt on Wednesday's episode, I was really upset about it. I think you need to know Amber cares deeply about you. So she let you off the hook way more than I would. Way more than a lot of us would, baby. Because you come in this house after I yes, let me, before I get back to these, yes, as a married couple you do have curfews, and it's not really a curfew, it's a respect thing. You don't need to be coming in the house at all hours of the night, period. What for? But like my mom used to tell me, anything open after midnight is legs and fast food restaurants, and they got drive-throughs that you can go right through. So clearly you don't take hours and hours to go through no drive-through. That's my point. But you can take hours and hours between the comfort of someone's legs. But I digress. Okay. Matt tried to defend himself, explaining it was only one time and that he had learned his lesson. But Dr. Pepper was ready to let up. "You have to learn who your partner really is," she continued. "One thing you know about Amber is she has issues with abandonment. That's part of her challenge in life, to get by some of those feelings, which have hampered her, which she's worked on. So, what do you think disappearing for one night does to somebody with feelings and fears of abandonment?" Right. Could you have done anything worse? It's on you. After their chat, Dr. Pepper remained skeptical. Matt is her husband, and he owes her more respect than he is currently giving her. And she told the cameras, "Only time will tell. If he's the good guy, I am hoping he is, and Amber deserves." Child, I'm telling y'all, I'm here for Married at First Sight, and it's getting juices with these scandals.
So I was able to finally watch the episode that came on Wednesday night, and what has everybody or fans in an uproar. And I stand with them. This man had the nerve, the audacity to come the next morning, not 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, which I thought, but the next day. On top of that, he had the nerve and the audacity, the gall, not to wear his wedding ring. And gave the excuse, "Oh, well, I left the gym and I was supposed to come back and I didn't come back, and so I forgot my ring. Yeah, I'm sorry about that." And she took that. And he was just like, yeah, I didn't know if I was going to watch the game, and it was a last minute choice. So you mean to tell me you was watching a game that lasts until the next day? I just don't understand. And then your phone, like, what happened to your phone? Like, I just can't. And I'm sorry. And then she just was like, "Well, let's make up. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to pull this card and call me out for it in the comments. But see, that's just a white woman thing, okay? Because ain't no way in hell you're going to be coming to my house the next morning and think that you're going to give me some sorry excuse like that and think that it's going to pass by. But maybe that's the reason why these black men begin with these white girls, because they're so passive. But I don't know. Let's continue.
Elders. I'm not here for it because I just don't want nobody to have to go through nothing in their marriage, but it's real. It's real. As for me, I am the type of person that you cheat on me, I'm done with you because I can't move forward with it. I can't forgive you. I can't. And I say that because and as the Christian woman that I am, but the thing is that me as the person that I am, I'm not going I'm gonna constantly think that you're doing something. And so my thing is what's the point in moving forward if I don't truly forgive you? And forgiveness is forgetting. Okay. People be like, I forgive you, but I'm not forgetting. Well, you haven't forgive them then, because true forgiveness is acting as if it never happened and moving forward with that. But see, I'm not the type of you come home late again and be like, what you been doing? Who you been with? You been with that hoochie? You been talking to her? Was it worth it? You got to lose your family again. What's good? And I don't think nobody want to go through that. So I wouldn't even want to drag a person through that. If I was cheated on, we're just gonna go on and move on with our lives. We're not gonna sit up here and play no games. I'm not gonna stay with you before no kids. Dead net. Denito, finito. No bueno. Okay? But in regards to Amber, Amber does come off like a little pushover because when he told her the amount of years like that, she was like, okay. I would be like, well, that's not what I was thinking. And see, the thing is that, and I'm going to wrap this up with this. In the dating process, and true enough, they were not allowed that process, but you're still dating them, okay? Um, those things that you need to talk about. You need to talk about the finances. You need to talk about kids and stuff like that because those things are going to come into play as time goes on. I remember talking to my husband just to be transparent. Remember talking to my husband. I told my husband I wanted a whole lot of kids because I had a hard time in having kids. I had stillborn son, I had miscarriages and on sort. So I told myself I wanted a lot of kids. I mean, seriously, at least like 4 or 5 up to 6 kids. Okay. And so he was like, okay, well, we had my first daughter, and I was just like, this is okay for me. I'm okay. Then my son came, and I was like, after him, I was like, you know what? Oh, I could do this because the labor was beautiful. But as time went on, as he grew up, I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. No more. I can only have a girl. I can only have a boy. I have one of each, so I'm good. But then it was one time where he was like, no, I want more kids, and then time it just kept changing, you know what I'm saying? But those are things you want to talk about early on because you don't want to get in the situation to where you want all these kids, okay, but your spouse, you get pregnant and they have resentment towards you because they didn't want kids to begin with, or they didn't want that many kids, or what have you, or finances. They got another story. My husband had like a good credit, okay, good credit score. He had some um medical stuff on there, the basics that he could take care of. I was like at a 4, and he it was he wound up having to pay and take care of all that, you know what I'm saying? So those are things that you want to talk about prior to. And if something comes up, you have the right to say no, I don't want that, or come in between to meet a balance, or come, or you guys want to not necessarily agree to disagree, but you want to kind of meet in between, meet in the middle, you know what I'm saying? I may not want 6 kids, but we can have 2, or something like that, or but I just feel like she was like kind of like a pushover, and so I just hopefully this relationship will evolve and develop. But let's do this, okay? Let's watch it together, okay? This is gonna be our new show. I know 90 Day is gone, and I know a lot of you guys pulled in because of that. Well, I got another show for you guys. I promise you. I'll give you weekly updates, and we'll talk about the show. If you guys agree, to talk to me down there in the comments and let me know if you like this show, if you are a viewer of it or not, okay? But tell me what you think down in the comments below. Are you here for Matt? Do you feel like that was okay for him to be out all hours of the night like that, leaving his wife unknowingly? Or are you like me and saying, I wish a Negro would? Okay? I don't know. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. While you're there, please take out the time to like, share, and subscribe. Already a subscriber? Absolutely phenomenal. Please do not forget to click that notification bell so you'll know every time I upload. Thank you so very much. This has been Reviews with Whitney D. I'm Whitney D. Bye. I digress. Signing off. Deuces.